Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done a little sit down video and today I thought I'd do a catch up of what's been going on in my life behind the camera, as I've had a lot of things on my plate. So I thought I'd go for a cozy vibe. I've got a little peppermint tea, and whilst we have our catch up I thought I'd do a little bit of colouring in this new colouring book that I got from Sainsbury's. I've seen these all over my For You page on TikTok. It's the Cozy Corner colouring book set and I've got all of my colouring pens in here. I went through a bit of a colouring phase a couple years ago and I managed to keep all my pens. And I just wanted to keep a chill, relaxing vibe for today's video. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I'm just going to pick at random. Oh, this is cute. It is Chillhop. Super sweet. And yeah, let's get on to today's video. I'm going to start by picking a colour. And because it's a Chillhop, I think I'm going to use quite a lot of yellows. I'm no experienced crafter, guys, or colourer. So if you guys watched my last video, it was just a day in the life, then you'd know that I have recently finished my level 4 project management apprenticeship. I've been doing that for 2 years. I think I started in September 2023, and I was talking about me passing kind of like the last exam that I had. It is super difficult. I think it was like a 4-hour exam. I had to do a presentation, like a professional discussion. So I spoke with someone about what I've been doing, showing all my evidence. It was so tiring, and it was basically just me talking about my skills and what I've learned for 4 hours. But the issue I had was that I was going on holiday, or I went on holiday to Mallorca right around when I was meant to be receiving my results. And I didn't want to bring my work phone on holiday with me, obviously, so I decided to give it to Ben just to check every so often, see if I passed or not. I said to him, like, if I don't pass, just tell me, I'd rather know. I know it's a bit risky because obviously if, say, I had failed, then it would have been quite unfortunate to hear about on holiday. But luckily I passed with a merit. I am so happy, and it's just something cleared off my plate. Basically just 2 years of work gone into that one exam, and I can just relax. And it was so nice to celebrate the small win, or not small win, the big win on my girls' holiday. So what next? So I'm actually staying with the company that I did my level 4 with, and I'm actually going to be doing a level 6 apprenticeship with them, still project management, but this time a level 6 is basically a degree apprenticeship. So I'll be getting a degree alongside basically doing the job that I do at the moment, which is really exciting, and I'm hoping that I'll be starting that in September. So I'm super excited, and I thought I'd just share that with you guys because it's been a long time of me just working towards that one goal, and now I can say that I've finally done it, and I can relax for a little bit until I start my next one. I have absolutely loved my apprenticeship so far, and I just think it's been the perfect option for me. I was quite strong on the idea that I wanted to go into project management, and I didn't really want to go, or I didn't really want to do the typical university route. So I decided to do an apprenticeship, and it's been the best decision that I've made. If you're not too fast on getting the uni lifestyle, then I would definitely suggest doing an apprenticeship. My next topic is my holiday, how it was, where we went, all of that jazz. I didn't do a vlog for it because it was just me and the girls. I did make a tiny little vlog for just us so we can look through it, and it was just nice to see all the memories that were made. We went to Mallorca, specifically Cala d'Or, and we stayed at the Allure Sol, I think it's the Allure Sol Resort, Mallorca. I don't know, I will put the name up just because I'm not 100% sure, but I absolutely loved where we stayed. We did half board, so we had breakfast and dinner included, and I just absolutely loved the hotel. The rooms were amazing. It had its own beach, which was a high point of the trip, and we were literally like 2 minutes from the shops. It was right on our doorstep, which was so useful. And we also walked down to the harbour one night for a couple drinks. It was just really lovely, and it was just nice to relax after the very stressful month I had. We only ate out once, I think it was, for lunch, because as I said, we had half board, and to be honest, we just kind of stuffed ourselves at breakfast, so we didn't really go out that much, but I definitely want to go back. It was an amazing week, but one thing I would say, and I've had a bit of experience in the past with, but never this bad, was I don't think I'd ever get a late flight again. Both ways we were delayed by about 2 or 3 hours, which would have been fine for like a normal morning flight, although I know it's a lot more rare for it to happen on morning flights for the reason that there's less chances of delay. But for that happening there and back was really frustrating. We ended up getting back to Gatwick at about 3:30, and I got back home at around 4 a.m. And then we actually, on the Sunday that we got there, I think we got in to Caladior at about 3:30. So to say we were very tired is an understatement, but nevertheless it was an amazing week, and as I said, just a nice time to sit back, relax and get a tan, which is exactly what I did. So because I've had such a stressful couple months, I really tried to kind of set routines, health routines in place for me just to get a bit more structure around my days. If you don't know, I usually work from home about 3 days a week, and as much as I love it and it gives me a lot of flexibility in my life, I do feel like sometimes it holds structure back into my days. I do just like having a time to get up, go to the office, work my office day, and then come home, and it kind of feels like a separation from work and home. But when you are working from home, I feel like sometimes that separation gets lost, and you're kind of in work mode all day, and I kind of felt like I had no time like for myself, and as soon as I kind of logged off for the day, I wasn't really doing anything, and it's basically just bed rotting. So over the past couple months, I've made it a mission to put in some healthy routines just to get that structure back, and for me to like actually start enjoying working from home. I do struggle with sleep quite badly, so any structure like that can really help me just log off for the night and do some things that I enjoy. One of which has been reading. I have gotten into reading a lot over the past couple weeks. I'll put some book recommendations up on screen of what I've read. Just finished another book the other day by Lisa Jewell. She is one of my favourite authors. I've nearly read every single book of hers now, which is crazy. So I'm running out of options. So if you guys have any recommendations, please do put them in the comments down below. But just having like half an hour or so blocked out at the end of the day to read my book, have a little pamper night, has really made a difference to just my mental health and clarity, and just like not going to sleep with like bright light from my phone in my face. My sleep has improved massively just by doing that. I've also been grinding the gym. I have always loved going to the gym, and honestly it's just about having time. When I finish work, sometimes I can't think of anything worse than going to the gym. Just pushing myself and going, sometimes it really does pay off, and I've come to just love the gym. It used to be quite a daunting place for me. I didn't really know what to do, and I felt like I'd rather just work out from home. But now that I've just started going more and pushing myself, I've come to absolutely love it, and now I do really look forward to going to the gym. And I go 4 or 5 times a week, I'd say, and I have rest days just to give myself a bit of balance. But I have found that it's something that I love to do. Normally my days at the gym consist of lower body, upper body, cardio and I also do a resistant band day as well. And honestly, what I found helps for me is doing stuff that I actually enjoy. And what that means is you don't have to go on the treadmill for 30 to 40 minutes, runs, walks, whatever it is. Do what you enjoy. That's the simplest thing. As long as you're getting, you know, movements in, that's the main thing. And I've like found so many routines that I look forward to doing. That is my hack, honestly, and since then I've been really loving it. As well as going to the gym and having a nice little night routine going on, I've also tried to kind of get more steps in throughout the day. On my office days, I tend to walk a lot, just going back and forth, and that doesn't really, you know, mirror when I'm working from home. I'm normally just sat at my desk all day. I don't go out for lunch, and that can be really difficult as someone who, you know, coming from school where I was getting the train every day and I was doing a lot of steps. So I have been trying to get more steps in, meaning going out for walks in the morning and also during my lunch. I do about 8,000 steps a day. I don't know how people do 10,000 steps. I feel like it's so normalised, but I can never. I feel like I'm just way too busy for that. So, you know, 8,000 is my max at the moment. I also have been getting up a lot earlier recently, just to help with my routine and just getting prepared for the day. So I'll get up at like 6:30ish, get ready, go for a little walk, come back, make some breakfast, and then start with my day. And it's such a difference from waking up, having 15 minutes to get ready and then logging on. And also I love doing it because when I do go into the office, I manage to beat the rush hour traffic. Going on to kind of what I do in my downtime to switch off and just chill out. I have been getting into Netflix series. Once again, I feel like I go through phases of watching YouTube for ages and then watching Netflix. And I feel like I'm on my Netflix wave at the moment. Me and Ben finished watching Squid Games. Absolutely love that series. I don't know what it is. I was really sad to see the last season. I think it was an amazing season and it ended the way it should have been. And I believe they're making an American version, which I don't know if I am going to watch it. Because I don't know about you, but whenever they try and Americanise things, I don't know, I feel like the quality of the series gets lost a bit. It's not as authentic, and I just don't know if it will be the same come season 4. But I say that, I probably still will watch it. I've also been watching, or I actually just finished last night, Amy Bradley is Missing, which is a series about a girl called Amy Bradley who was American, and she went on a cruise ship and I guess she disappeared. It was such a sad series, but super interesting. I love true crime and everything in between, so I knew I would love this series because I've watched endless YouTube videos on her case already. But it was just so interesting to see kind of what happened in more detail. It was really eye-opening and quite shocking actually. I honestly can't say what my stance is on kind of like where she is or what happened to her. I feel like there was so many like plot twists in the series in terms of like so many different accounts, but I found the series really good. And if there are any other true crime series, please do let me know because I feel like I've watched every single one of them. So my next topic is actually quite a random one. So if you guys don't know, I'm 20. I'm turning 21 in October and Ben's turning 21 in January, and I still don't really have any plans of what I want to do for my 21st. I don't really fancy doing like a party or a gathering or anything like that. I kind of just want to go somewhere with Ben. We were thinking of going on like a little city break to either Spain or Budapest or Prague, somewhere in like February, March time. But now I'm thinking about it, and after I went on my holiday to Mallorca, I feel like I kind of want to go to an all-inclusive for our 21st. I don't know, I feel like I'm the type of person that just loves to relax on my holiday, and that basically means having an all-inclusive, sitting by the pool and getting drinks all day. But I also love having like little city breaks, and obviously I loved doing Disneyland Paris and Centre Parks. So I'm kind of torn on what to do. We both are, to be honest. I still need to do a bit of research, but I will definitely keep you guys updated. And if you have any suggestions, I feel like this is just me asking you guys for suggestions the whole video. But please do let me know any places that we could go to, or you know, what we could do. Because as much as I'd love to do a city break, I feel like our 21st needs to be a bit bigger than that. So, I don't know. I'm also looking at things to do on the day of my actual birthday. Last year I had quite a chill one, but the year before we went into London, I think we did like Putt Shack or something like that. And then we went to Flatiron, which I absolutely love. So I'm definitely going to have a look at some nice restaurants to go to. And if all else fails, I'm going to go back to Flatiron. But that is still 2 months away, so I don't think I have to worry about that now. But I am someone who absolutely loves planning things, organising things. So any excuse to organise a 21st birthday trip, I'm on it. Now, if you've watched my jaw surgery vlog, then you'd know that recently I had a surgery done to my jaw. I had a TMJ arthroscopy. They did 2 keyhole surgeries on either side of my jaw. Went in, did a little wash of the joint, put some Botox in and some fluid to kind of give me a bit of movement, because I've had a locked jaw since June 2024, so it's been well over a year now. And in my vlog I kind of documented the couple weeks after my surgery, detailing my actual surgery, how my recovery went, the foods that I could eat, everything like that. And I thought I'd give you a little update on how it's going now and how I've progressed since that video. So I have been seeing a physiotherapist for the last couple months for my jaw and also post-surgery as well, and he has said that it's all looking good, which is great. I'm still going to see him every week, and I've got a catch up with my surgeon on the 13th of August to kind of go through what he found during the actual surgery itself. I'm not back fully eating crunchy or hard foods, so my diet is still limited, but my jaw movement has improved a lot. And it's still those last things I'm waiting to chew, like really tough meat and crusty bread. But apart from that, like, it's fingers crossed, it's gone really well. I have got exercises that I am doing daily, and I'm just trying to kind of take it slow, not overdoing it, so I recover fully. I will keep you guys updated on what my surgeon says. I am hoping that I don't need another surgery. He did suggest that I may benefit from an open jaw surgery, which is really scary to hear. And when I first read it, I kind of broke down in tears. But I guess we won't know until 13th of August. And also I'm trying my hardest with my physiotherapist to kind of eliminate everything that we can do before it gets to that stage. I did have acupuncture the other day, which was weird. I've never had it before, but it did really loosen up my kind of jaw movements, which is great. And I really am hoping that my surgeon is happy with how I've progressed post-surgery. It did have a big impact on me mentally. For the first week or so after my surgery, I was not expecting my surgeon to come out and say I need a liquid diet for 6 weeks. Obviously, as you can tell, my physiotherapist told me, don't worry, it doesn't have to be 6 weeks, you know, just go on the softer foods, which I have been doing. But just other things in my life that I normally love to do, such as going to the gym, did impact me a bit, because, you know, that was one of the things that I did to kind of relax and de-stress, and I couldn't do that for a while. But the main thing for me was obviously prioritising my health, and if that meant bed rotting for 2 weeks or so, then I didn't mind it. So my last update, and the one that I am most looking forward to, and I haven't really shared much about on here because it's been very hectic and it's been a long time coming. But in the next couple months I will be moving house. Me and my family are moving out of this house that I have grown up in and lived in for my entire life, and we are moving not too far from where we're living at the moment. But I'm just so excited for new beginnings, a fresh start, and it's come around so quickly, so I'm so excited to film the process. I've got so many video ideas of what I want to do, so many different plans of what I want to do with my new room, so I will definitely bring you guys along with me on this crazy journey. One being packing up practically my entire life into boxes in the next couple weeks. As I said, I've lived here my entire life, so I have literally got so many things I need to sort through, so many things I need to throw out, and basically pack up all my belongings and move it to a different house. Of course, I'll be doing a whole move-in video of us actually on the day packing everything up and moving it to the new house, and I'm so excited to film basically a room transformation or a room decoration, just for me to have like a blank canvas that I can do anything with. And so I'm super excited for that. It has kind of come the perfect time in my life where I just need to change. I need new beginnings, a fresh start, and I think having a new house / room is the perfect opportunity to do that. So that is my drawing or colouring all done. I went a bit crazy with the colours at the end, as you can tell, but I think it still looks really cute. But that is the end of today's catch up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and get ready for some very exciting content coming up in the next couple months. Bye!